What are you doing? Did you wake up happy? What are you laughing at? Yeah. What's so funny? What are you laughing at? Aww. What are you laughing at, baby girl? Are you happy, baby girl? Are you happy? Yeah. Oh my gosh, what are you laughing at? What are you laughing at? What are you laughing at, sweetie? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What are you laughing about? What are you laughing about? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, sweetie. What? Yeah, what's so funny? She woke up cracking up, laughing. I don't know what she's laughing at. Did you have a funny dream? Yeah. Did you have a funny dream? she's cracking up laughing. What's so funny? Is Mama giving you your medicine, baby girl? Is Mama giving you your medicine? Aww. Are you smiling? Are you smiling? What? Aw, do you want your binky? There you go, baby girl. There you go. She's not crying, you guys. She's happy. I actually have had people comment in the community tab because I have the comments on my YouTube videos disabled on the roleplay videos, you guys. People are in the community tab, they're like, "Oh, sweetie's so cute." Yeah, you heard that. didn't you? Oh, did you drop your binky? Oh, oh my gosh. Why are you so happy? Ah, it's so cute. She just squealed. Oh, you sweet girl. Yeah, you heard that, didn't you? Yeah. People think you're cute. Yeah. Mwah. Are you so happy? Yeah, people know you're being cute in videos and stuff. Yeah, people. Yeah, people love you. It's just in the community tab. From comments on my iPad. You guys probably can't see it on the laptop. On laptops. I don't know how it works, but I've got it to where people, I got it to where, like, people, let's see, like, what I'm trying to say is I put the guideline on be civil and respectful and, like, don't challenge me. So I'm thinking, like, if somebody leaves a mean comment or something in the community tab, it'll report it or something. I'm not sure. But she's happy this morning. Yeah, you are. What do you want? What do you want? Yeah, are you happy? Aww. You want Mama to tickle your tummy? Aw, you're making the cutest noises. Do you want your binky? Do you want your binky? You sweet girl. Daisy is right here, you guys. Like I said in my last video, my 2 day in the life video, where the original title was a day in the life of my SSAs. I changed it to a day in the life of my plush dog, Sweetie, because it was focused on her. Really, I did put Daisy on camera just to show you guys that she's still around and that she's just been off camera for the majority of my roleplay videos. But yeah, she's right here, you guys. Oh, you sweet girl. Why are you so happy? Oh, sweetie. Sweetie. Why are you so happy, baby girl? Yeah, Mama loves it when you're happy, baby. Mama loves it when you're a happy girl. What do you want, baby girl? What do you want? Yeah? You want Mama to tickle your tummy? You want Mama to tickle your tummy?
Morning, baby.
Excuse that interruption, my grandma just got home. Oh, you sweet baby girl. Oh, is that uncomfortable, baby? Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's Mama tickling your tummy. Oh, yeah. Cute smile. Cute smile. I love your cute smile. Yeah. It's Mama tickling your tummy. Oh, sweetie. Sweetie. Here's the plush dog that I was talking about that I got for Valentine's Day. I leave this one home most of the time. However, I ended up taking her out on an outing. With me the other day with because I had a bowling outing with my friend. We were just bowling, and I just decided to take all 3 of the girls because things were happening a lot at home. Like, there was a lot going on. Not bad things, but we just had to put new tile on our bathroom floor because we ended up having to rip some floor tiling out when we took the tub out to install the walk-in shower. And then we had to put the wall trimming back on. Well, we also had to install a new faucet for the sink in the bathroom, so yeah. But because my real dog, Rosie, was not in her crate and running around. And sometimes she gets up on the couch or reaches up with her 2 front paws and stands up on high surfaces to reach things. I didn't really feel comfortable with leaving this. Hold on. But I just decided just to take all 3 of them just because I didn't want her left alone on the couch with out there when if my real dog was running around because she wasn't in her crate. And my grandpa working in the bathroom. So that's what I meant by there was a lot going on. But I just, even though she's grown out of trying to attack my stuffed animals, like before I got Daisy right here, was when we ended up fostering Rosie, because, like, she ended up on our porch, because, like I said in my co-pilot misunderstanding video, she followed my uncle home, so, yeah. Even though she's grown out of trying to attack them, like when we first got, before I got, Daisy, when we first got Rosie, like I was saying, she followed my uncle home. Sorry, I told you guys all that, but she was, so, when we fostered her, and when we fostered her for, the first couple weeks until somebody was to come forward and claim her and show proof. The way it works is they have to show they have to show pictures of themselves with her, but nobody came forward, so we got to adopt her. So, anyway, when she first, when we first, like, brought her in the house, and, like, when she was when she would see me holding Sweetie right here, she was always trying to get at Sweetie and attack her. Like, I was holding Sweetie, and, like, one day, when I was in here, when my real dog was in here with me, she was trying to get at Sweetie when I, like, picked her up, and she bit Sweetie. She was biting, she was grabbing Sweetie by her foot, trying to take her away from me. Like, I was just like, no. And so, that's what it was. So she grew, but when I told my uncle, my other uncle, that was, I was like, when I was considering, I was like, I am considering getting another plush dog as a friend for Sweetie, but I was talking about, I was like, I'm considering getting another dog as a friend for Sweetie, but I'm not, I was considering a stuffed animal. I was talking about another stuffed animal. So, I was already looking on Amazon. And that's where I got her. Where I got Daisy. So, yeah. But, so Rosie's grown out of trying to attack, but she sniffs at them, and I'm just like, she sniffs at them, and I'm just like, no. I don't trust that. Yeah, I've got trust issues. That's another thing with my anxiety, if you remember me talking about that in a previous video. That's part of what triggered my anxiety with at my cousin's graduation, and I ended up having a meltdown and having to separate myself from everybody. Because even though I had the girls in my hand, and by the girls I mean these two, Sweetie and Daisy, and I still couldn't calm down, so I ended up separating myself from everybody, because everybody kept trying to tell me to calm down, and my dad was like, the more you keep talking to her and telling her to calm down, the worse it's gonna get. And so I ended up having to separate myself from everybody, and he ended up taking me away from everybody when I had to separate myself. So, yeah. Because like I said, I was in my wheelchair. So, yeah. So, yeah. I'm gonna charge my camera, you guys. Just to keep it charged. So, yeah. Okay, guys, I'm up. I'm out of my room now. No. Oh my gosh. I am watching one of my videos right now. I have it turned down on my iPad. I get comments on these videos. This is the person whose comment I read out loud on my channel and then apologized for it because I'm sure she didn't want me telling her story. I'm not gonna read her comment again, but she just said don't listen to them because I do the same thing. And I just said nobody said anything about her. I just thought I'd made this video before somebody does, because some people don't understand, and I've had my plush sweetie for 10 years, and I don't want people saying that she's old and that I should throw her away, specifically because I had her for 10 years. And so that's just what I said to that person in the reply. And this other person said there are a lot of adults who play with stuffed animals, and that's not a bad thing. Don't pay any attention to those bitter people. Everyone has their own hobbies, and they are nobody to choose for others. And they just said, and then they also said they're from it was this other video that I said I got defensive in. So, again, I have the thing turned down. That way it's not picked up in the background so much. That way YouTube doesn't think I'm reusing the same content for when I try to get into the program. However, I was in the process of getting in, but then I clicked on leave the program because I closed my AdSense account for a while. I'm gonna see if I could get help applying, because it actually needs my ID. So I'll need help with that. So, yeah. But, yeah. So, yeah, it was actually this video that I got really defensive over. Got really defensive in. And then this video was talking about why I got defensive in that video. It's the video that says why Sweetie looks worn but means everything. The original title was Sweetie and Daisy's Details. So, yeah. it's kind of silly that I'm saying I don't care what people think, but yet I do care what people think. Because, like, I'm very sensitive to comments, and I know viewers are going to be like, viewers, if the comments were enabled on this video, they would be like, don't listen to them. That's what everybody keeps telling me. But, yeah, I don't pay any attention. But I just report comments. And if somebody says something mean to me on this channel, I could report the comment, or viewers can report the comment, because like I said in a video that I did talking about a video on my last channel where somebody called me talking about a video on my last channel before, on my last previous channel before the channel that I deleted, before this channel. Because I accidentally deleted my channel twice, you guys. Hopefully there won't be a third time. I'll be careful. But I've been backing up all my roleplay content to, or clips for my roleplay content to Google Photos, so then if that ever happens again, I can find them and not have to recreate videos. So, yeah. But I'll try to be really careful this time. But anyway, back on point. A viewer commented on one of my physical therapy videos and said, nobody likes your crippled kid. It's a sad fact. I hope you can stop posting cringe on the internet. They were talking to the filmer that was filming my video. But me, as the person in the video, I was like, okay, when I made the stand-up video, I was like, first of all, you're talking about me. I was like, I don't have kids of my own. You're talking about me. And I am not crippled. I was like, I'm doing physical therapy because of my cerebral palsy. I was like, to whoever said that, that is not okay. You do not make comments like that. I was like, don't ever call me crippled. Because this person was subscribed to my channel. And they saw that I had a disability and then made that comment. I'm just like, why are you subscribed to my channel if you're gonna make comments like that? Like, if you don't like my videos, get off my channel. Like, seriously. And I had a bunch of viewers comment on my on the video that I posted standing up and said, "Who is cyberbullying you? They better knock it off." And I had a person being like, "This is not right. I do physical therapy, so I just made a video afterwards being like, thank you for standing up for me, but I am not saying who commented on my video because I don't want you to find their channel and go off on them and start anything. Like, I didn't want something starting, so yeah." But when I went to my physical therapy session next, I told my physical therapist about it. And then when I was in therapy for my mental health, I told my therapist about it. And I told my therapist that I made the stand-up video to tell people to not bully me. And the therapist was like, "What happened?" I was like, "Somebody called me crippled." And so that's what it was. And he's like, "Are you serious?" And I said, "Yeah." And so that's what that was. So yeah. Yeah, so that's what that was. Yeah. And then I made, like I said, I made the one video being like, thank you for standing up for me, but I'm not saying who the person is because I don't want you guys finding their channel and going off on them. And I was like, I already got it taken care of. I don't need unnecessary drama and backlash starting and stuff. Yeah. So, yeah. To those people that are commenting and saying I shouldn't let things get to me, I don't, is what I'm saying. Or I try not to. But sometimes I have big feelings and yeah. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, I know, sweetie. Yeah, tell me about it. What are you laughing about? She is just cracking up laughing today. It's just the mailman, Rosie. Don't start barking or growling. I was checking my Ring camera and telling my real dog right here not to bark and growl because it was the mailman. So I'm the only one home right now because my cousin's at work, my dad and his girlfriend are at work, and my grandma is out shopping with my aunt. So yeah. And my grandpa's at work too, so I'm the only one home right now. So it's just me and my 3 stuffed dogs and my real dog. So yeah. Oh man. Oh, sweet girl. Oh, what are you laughing at? What are you laughing at, sweetie? Yeah, my last 2 videos, which were focused on her, and it was the day in the life of, originally it said the day in the life of my 2 ESSAs, which stands for emotional support stuffed animal. So, but because it was mainly focused on Sweetie, I just changed the title to Day in the Life of My Plush Dog Sweetie. The last few videos you saw of her, she's just been really anxious and crying. So, yeah. She's not today. She's just been really happy today. So, yeah. Are you hungry, baby girl? I don't know why my last video, the AI systems like Copilot and Ask were interpreting my last few videos. When I said fussy, it was interpreting it as puffy. And I'm like, Sweetie does not look puffy, because I was like reading. I was like, why is it interpreting it as puffy? I was like, I'm saying fussy because she was crying. And the reason why she was crying so much is because of anxiety, because my anxiety rubs off on her. My anxiety rubs off on her. When I get really anxious, she gets really anxious. And like I said at the beginning of this video and in one of my roleplay videos with her, I was really anxious. In one of my other roleplay videos with her, I was really anxious about being separated from them at my cousin's graduation ceremony, because I ended up having to sit in a regular chair, which meant I ended up giving them to my grandma, and she had to take them downstairs to the chair that I was going to sit in and leave them with my cousin's friend. So I knew that they were okay, but the thing that I was worried about was little kids getting to them. And so I was trying to walk down there really fast and sidestep down there really fast to the section we were sitting in. And that's when I ended up falling. But because I was really having a kind of a panic attack and trying to get to the girls fast, and by the girls I mean my 2 stuffed animal dogs, I ended up falling, and that's because somebody was persistent on helping us and wouldn't listen to my grandma. Kept grabbing my grandma's shoulder and saying, "Do you need help?" And my grandma kept saying, "No, we don't need help." And he's like, "Are you sure you don't need help?" And that's when she let go of me. And I ended up kind of falling in the first, but when I was falling, she caught me, but she ended up having to lay me on the ground. And this one dude that was behind us saw it happen and came over and helped her get me up to where, and get me to where I was sitting. And he said, he was like, "Where is she gonna sit?" And my grandma was like, "Right there where those stuffed animal dogs are." And so, so I calmed, she was crying, but I calmed her down the minute I was holding both of them. I calmed Sweetie down when I was holding them. She saw me get anxious, but also it was a loud environment because parents were cheering their graduating children on, so yeah. And then, like I said, at the end of this ceremony, because I had to hand my stuffed animal dogs off to somebody and get down to where my wheelchair was, because my grandma went and got my wheelchair and brought it down to the bottom of the arena. My family was going upstairs when I was being brought down, and I asked for the girls the minute I got put in my chair, and they were going upstairs. And so I started panicking. My family was going upstairs with the girls, and so I started panicking, and my dad's like, "Hey, she wants her stuffed animal dogs. You guys know that. She likes them being with her the minute she's put in her chair. You guys know that." And so I was panicking, and that's when I ended up having a meltdown. And because I was having a meltdown, everybody was trying to calm me down and stuff. And I started screaming and yelling at them to quit talking to me, and my dad was just like, "Okay, leave her alone, I'll take her. Leave her alone, you guys." And so my dad was just like, "The more you guys keep telling her to calm down, the worse it's gonna get." So that's what happened. Alright, so yeah. Anyway, that's what she just gets really anxious when I get anxious. But anyway, she's okay. I hope I didn't just make her a little bit anxious just talking about it to you guys, but yeah, she's okay, you guys. She doesn't seem to even realize that I was talking about it, so yeah. I'm feeding her, you guys, 'cause she's really hungry. So I'm feeding her through her. Yeah, I'm feeding her through her G-tube. She gets her formula through her G-tube. So yeah. Again, like I said in my previous video, I changed her G-tube because her G-tube looked like it needed to be changed. And so she didn't seem to fuss about that, because the video on my last channel that I did, where I did a feeding tube change on that channel, she was fussy and didn't like it because of the pressure, because it was hurting her tummy. So yeah. So yeah. Here's her girl. So it was just me, and so it's just me and the dogs right now. And like I said, by the dogs, I mean 3 of my stuffed animal dogs, and then my real dog. She's laying on the chair. So, yeah. She's laying on the chair. And I don't know if my grandma just got home or what, but I just saw reflections of something on the wall, so. And they just moved. And so that might have been somebody just driving past our house, because I didn't get a notification on the Ring app. So that might just be somebody driving past our house. So, yeah. What are you laughing at? Oh. Oh, good girl. Good girl. Oh. What are you laughing at, baby girl? What are you laughing at? Do you want Mama to tickle your tummy? Sorry about the long pause for a minute. I had to help. Rosie, get out of the garbage! Get out of the kitchen! I had to help. I had to walk the neighbor kids through finding their bunny. Their pet bunny got loose and dug a hole through their fence, so I had to walk through. I had to tell them there's a gate in our yard, and I had to make sure they locked it once they found their bunny. I'm guessing they found their bunny because they haven't been back. But I was like, nobody's home but me. I thought I was the only one home alone, but my dad's girlfriend is downstairs, because I thought she worked today, but apparently she doesn't, so. I'm not the only one home. So, oh, sweetie, what? Sweetie, it's okay. She got a little bit fussy because through all that time, our dog started barking and scaring her, and so, I had to, make sure our neighbors closed and locked the gate, so I was, talking to them through the Ring camera the whole time on their intercom. I'm guessing they found their bunny, because what happened is their bunny dug a hole through their fence, and so they had to go after it and get it. And I was like, I don't know what to do, you guys, other than there's a gate, but I was like, if you guys know how to open it, you guys need to lock it as soon as, if you guys open it, you guys need to lock it once you guys are out of our backyard. Hopefully that doesn't happen again, because I can't just let strangers into our backyard. That's a big no-no. So, alright. Oh, you sweet baby girl. Yeah, you got fussy a little bit, didn't you? Aww. Why are you laughing? Are you laughing? Is Mama tickling your tummy? Is Mama tickling your tummy? Yeah, hopefully that doesn't happen again with the neighbors, because we can't just keep letting strangers into our backyard. That's a no. I did not know what to do other than walk the neighbors through. Yeah. How to get into our backyard around the gate. But, I can't just keep doing that all the time. That's a big no. 'Cause, yeah. But anyway, yeah, my anxiety rubs off on Sweetie on that back on topic, because I have big feelings in roleplay world and stuff. So, like, I know some people are just like, they're fine, but, like, in my world and a bunch of little kids' world, that's, like, for instance, I have watched this video with a, little girl and her reborn baby, and her family were going on a Disney cruise trip type thing, but they were flying. They had like layovers, but one of their airports, they arrived at an airport, and airport security was not having it with, like, handling the reborn doll and stuff, because you know how they have to inspect reborn dolls. She had to put it on in the bin. The TSA agent walked over to where the family was, and she says, "What is that?" in that manner too. And so they had to put it through the scanner, but they had to inspect it because it was filled with glass beads. And the mom was like, "It's her baby." And the TSA agent was just like, "Okay." And the little girl was freaking out and saying, "I want my baby, I want my baby." And the mom's like, "They just have to look at her. They're okay. It'll be okay. They just have to look at it." And the TSA agent, as soon as it went through the scanner, she had to pull it out and inspect it, but she was like holding it by its neck in front of the little girl. And another agent saw that and said, "Hey, that's not how you hold a baby." And the little girl was starting to cry. But the other agents were just trying to lighten. The other agents were understanding about it and saying, "Oh, she's so cute. What is her name?" But the little girl was so traumatized she wouldn't talk to the agents, and that lady agent had a very crappy attitude and was just like really rude with the doll, which I can understand that. I would understand that if something were to happen, if we were to fly and something were to happen with Sweetie or the other, or Daisy, or the other stuffed animal dog. And then there was another incident with a little girl that was in a wheelchair. I watch this video on YouTube all the time. I'm actually subscribed to the mom's channel. I just have to find her channel, and her channel's up here. It's this video that says TSA. Sorry about all that, but it's this video. And they're just harassing her, this little girl, because she's in a wheelchair. So, what happened was an alarm went off, and they're just singling this girl out because she's in a wheelchair. But they refuse to give her stuffed animal back because she's in a wheelchair. Okay. And the mom kept telling them, you need to give her stuffed animal back. You need to give her stuffed animal back. And they just kept telling her no. And they were trying to confiscate it, is what it was. Legally, TSA can't do that. Unless it's a prohibited item. But it was scanned through the metal the scanner, and the mom was pushing the little girl. She gave her the iPad to distract her. The mom was pushing the little girl through the metal detector, and the alarm went off because the mom was wearing her earrings. And TSA was like, just because it was an alarm, they just have to do extra screening, and because it's a child, and that.
Since there was an alarm, they just have to do some extra screening, and because it's a child, we're trying to be extra
Why
careful.
can't you just bring I could get her out of the chair, and you could take a. No, there's a chair here, but.
Yeah. Because there was already an alarm.
For me, that was for me. Those were my earrings.
See, the mom just said that. The mom just said, it's for me. It was my earrings.
Oh, that's what I was told. Okay. Okay, great. Sure.
She's calm because now she has her stuffed animal and her iPad back. But it was the stuffed animal she wanted. They're going to Disney World. We flew one time to Oklahoma, and when we got to that point, okay. When we got to that point, Okay, you guys, sorry about that. I had to switch from my laptop to my iPad. But this video that I just was watching, it started at the beginning. But they singled the little girl out because she was in a wheelchair and the alarm went off. Yeah, the little girl was crying so hard and saying she didn't want to go to Disney World. That's
You're special. We get to do special stuff.
like, that's how the way she was crying in this video, the little girl. That's how I was crying that day at my cousin's graduation.
This lady apparently is going to check you, okay?
Even if I'm separated from them for a second, I'm okay. And something happens like that, I would be anxious. So even if we were to fly,
No, not in the chair.
that's anxious. That's like when we flew to Oklahoma and when we got to that point, I had to give up a doll that I was carrying and put it through the scanner, and I was anxious because of that. They had to pull me aside and pat me down like they were trying to do to this little girl, because it is protocol for kids, for people 13 and over, unless they... Okay. So, yeah, that video with that little girl crying, that's how I was crying on my cousin's graduation day when that happened. But, yeah. They did. So, that happened in 2013 to that little girl at the airport. So they were on their way to Disney World. And, yeah. So they basically just singled her out because she's in a wheelchair. And it was this video that I just showed you guys. You could see in the thumbnail, the thumbnail where she says, I don't want to go to Disney World. She was saying that while she was crying. As a little girl with spina bifida. Now this other video that I'm going to show you. Disturbing. Oh, it's DIS. Is this video right here, and it's only 13 minutes and 40 or 34 seconds long.
It's easy to start selling on Depop. Just snap a few photos, and we'll take care of the rest.
Sorry about that ad. So it's this. This channel is called Just Fam. And this little girl has like big feelings about
Are you guys ready?
so that's the reborn doll.
Surprise! Technically, we're flying to Texas right now, okay? Technically, we're flying to Texas. We are on our way, headed to our first family Disney cruise with Melody. I am so excited for her baby. Like, she's so excited to bring her. She has a Minnie Mouse onesie for her. Like, it is so serious. Anywho, the rest of my babies are in here somewhere as well. Where are you guys at back there? Are you excited? Are you ready?
I'm gonna plug this in. Because I don't want my camera to die, because I'm just going to show you this whole video.
Flight seems to be on time. Everything seems to be going pretty smoothly. Knock on wood. There's no wood in here. So we do. Oh my God, that tree. Did you see that tree was down? No, I missed it. Yeah, some of these trees that have fallen over due to the storm. So we're technically on our way to Texas right now. We have a layover in Texas and Dallas, and then from Dallas we're going to go to Miami, which is where our port of call is. We are going to be sailing on the Disney Dream. It's a 5-day Disney cruise. There's like a Marvel Day at sea. I'm so excited. We're also meeting a bunch of families.
That's in another video, which I'll show you after this video is over.
Right now, so it's going to be basically like a big family reunion, big family vacation.
Because it involves another thing.
Okay, we are here. Chaos is about to begin. Our flight board. Actually, we're doing good. We got 30 minutes before our flight board. Yeah, put your shoes on now, guys. It's about to be go time, okay? It'll be okay. You can put her in here, though, okay?
See, this is what I was, yeah. That's the baby's name, you guys.
They just have to look at her.
See, that's what she kept telling the little girl. They just have to look at her. And she's freaking out because she wants... And there's the TSA agent. That's the one with the crappy attitude. Yeah, and she's like holding the baby like that. See, and that's what made the little girl cry.
It's okay, Addie. I'm not gonna break it. Perfect. There you go. Look at her go. Thank you. It's her baby, yeah. so worried. Her face is red.
Yeah, her face is red due to the crying. Cause like.
Is Melody okay? She a little traumatized? We just went through TSA and they pulled Addie's baby. The one guy was like super cool about it. He was like, oh, like what's your baby's name? But then the other girl was like holding the thing by its neck in front of Addie. And as you guys know, this is like her pride and joy. Like this is her first baby, and this lady was just like holding her. And even the other guy, the other TSA agent, was like, that's not how you hold a baby. It's like they know it's the kid's doll, you know. And they had to check it. And I'm glad they're checking it. I'm glad they're making sure that it's safe. But that was a little like so much. And now she's all safe and ready to go on her flight now.
It's fun. If something's free, people just can't resist it. The more bad thing is that people turn down free money by not switching.
I hate how ads pop up when I'm trying to, but there is no way to remove them unless you get YouTube Premium,
Garage cabinets are a staple in garage organization.
which I cannot afford right now, so I have to deal with this.
See that lady holding her though? That lady was like rude with her. Because the girl just like picked her up by like the neck, just like holding it. And the guy was this guy TSA agent was like, that's not how you hold a baby. So first the lady, we had to put it on her to go through the x-ray thing. And the lady walked over and she goes, what is that? And I was like all attitude? Yeah, like who's that attitude? This thing, like the rest of them were so cool. They were like, oh, so cute, is that her baby? What's her name? Like they were asking all about it. And she was like, what is that? And I was like, oh, it's her doll. She was just like, you know how people will be like, oh, like she was not. She was just like, okay. And then it went through, and she walked to the other side and immediately like pulled it out, which I knew was gonna get pulled anyway. But she like picks it up by its neck and is like holding it, and Addie starts freaking out because her baby. This is her baby. Oh, that lady was not nice, huh? The guy was nice though, because he was like, the guy said, hey, that's not how you hold a baby. So I know. It's not that big of a deal, but like it is in her world.
Yeah, like me. That's kind of like if something, yeah.
It was kind of mean. Yeah. Anyway.
Like for like if they were to swap my wheelchair and stuff, and I wasn't holding her and Sweetie and she was still on the bin, they usually say that matter and that she was feeling it in, I'd be anxious. And that's it. Cause they say, sorry about the song. I hope I don't get a copyright. I hope I don't get a copyright claim because of the song. But like, it's like a little kid's reborn doll, and this. I guess the next flight, the TSA agents were better, I guess. But I don't know. They bleeped it out, I guess, because she swore.
We lost my mom and my dad, though. I think they stopped at Panera.
But, like, the airport security in this video was just like, what is that? The agent was, what is that? And the mom's like, it's her baby. And she was just like, okay. And everybody else was like, lighten up with the attitude. Like, everybody else was like, that's not how you hold a baby, and lighten up with the attitude. By everybody else, I mean the other agents. But we fly for, or we drive, we don't fly, we drive places now for that specific reason, because after we flew to Oklahoma that one time, when I was like 13 years old, and we were, we went through that. My grandma was just like, never again. So, but I was fine when we, flew back from Oklahoma, and I had when we got to that point at the airport flying back, when we got to the security checkpoint and I had to do that, I did it independently, and then I had to distract myself by just having a conversation with the agent that was taking care of me, like patting me down and swabbing my chair and stuff. Because it's protocol for people in wheelchairs. I know it's protocol for people, like if they're wearing something that sets off the alarm in the middle detector. They have to do that just to resolve it. But for people in wheelchairs, it's to resolve it just because they can't walk through the metal detector unless they modified it. I don't know. But Here's the next video. I'll find it on the channel, 'cause this is older videos. Maybe I'll look in the most popular videos or something. I just usually just look. Because that was in November of 2011, and I was in like 8th grade when we flew. But after I had to like distract myself by having a conversation with the agent that was taking care of me, and I was telling her oops, not this video. I was telling her about when I had to put my doll through the airport, through the scanner at the airport here in Utah. I was anxious and I didn't want to, and she was like, the agent was like, you didn't know though. I was just having a conversation with her the whole time while she was, and then I was waiting patiently for my baby to get handed back to me. And then when she was done swabbing it and stuff, because like dolls have to be swabbed and stuff, she said, here you go. And I just told her thank you. She was like, yeah, your baby's okay. I was like, yeah. I didn't know the first time when we were flying here. Now we're flying back home, and I know. And so she was like, yeah. Okay, I found the second video, and it's 21 minutes and 56 seconds long. So we'll see how long I can show you guys this one before I get an interruption. So, because I may have to show you the rest later. So we'll see.
Legally can make any decision. This is the one thing we really wanted. I don't know, I guess they don't want her on, but I kept actually working out. I think they might not do that. I guess we'll see.
What I mean by interruption is if, yeah, someone comes in the house. So, yeah. This is the next day from 'cause they have to go through security again when they board the cruise ship, because they're on a cruise in this video. I'm gonna plug this in. They went through Disney security, but she got all traumatized, and she was like, no, I need to have this with me. And they're like, it's okay. You need to... Yeah, like, they were understanding, and they weren't... These security people were understanding, and they weren't. What is that? They knew what it was. But the last video I showed you, the agents were like, that agent, that female agent was like, what is that? And the other agents were like, lighten up with your attitude. And I guess the agents in this video were like really nice. And the mom was just like, she had a traumatizing experience yesterday. Of course, the ad shows up when she's about to... Okay, so this is what she's saying. I'm trying not to have my iPad up really loud so I don't get a copyright claim or anything. Because I'm just reacting to this video. not like I'm copying anybody else's video, you guys. I'm just reacting. Because if I were to copy someone's video, I'd get a copyright strike. So, yeah. So,
Today it is open until, I think he said 3:30, 3 or 3:30. We're gonna get in here, we're gonna get some food in our belly. I'm not sure. Oh, now I think we can check the schedule of everything. Yeah, I have a lot of work to do. Oh, the Disney dream.
yeah, they're on a Disney cruise. This is what they were gonna do when you guys saw me reacting to the last video. Yeah, you guys saw me showing you last video about how the little girl was traumatized with the TSA workers especially because the female agent was holding the baby by its head and holding its neck. And they were like, she's like, her head could fall off, and she was like, yeah, in her world, that's a big traumatic thing. So, yeah. And this video is 10 minutes and 59 seconds in, so I've been able to react to it or show you guys it for however long it is. These ads need to go away. Those aren't, like I said, the only way I could get rid of them is if I got YouTube Premium, and I don't have YouTube Premium because I can't afford that. Okay, and I'm gonna have to stop this here for a minute. Yeah, Aww, you sweet girl. Aww. I'm gonna charge my, iPad. Bear with me for a second while I get the charging cord. Well, maybe I'm good.
That way, like, people can still be interacting with it. The other thing that I like about Disney rooms in particular, I'm pretty sure this is, like, universal among all of their hotels, cruise lines, and everything, is that they specifically put a lot of space underneath your bed, and what's important for your luggage to go under. So once you unpack it, these things can get out of the way because there's very limited space to save them in general. Like, rooms are typically small, but Disney's got them covered because they put it all underneath. We would unpack everything, and then we put it in there. So we gotta unpack. We also have a veranda. Look at our veranda. Ooh, I can't wait to be sailing on this. Let's see. This is a veranda, a balcony. Oh, I love that these are high also. Oh my goodness. That's your card. Don't lose it. It looks like people are still boarding. Sailaway party is in 1 hour. We still need to go to our muster station, which is where you go if there's an emergency. It's a mandatory thing on all cruise lines. So we need to go find our muster station, and then we're gonna be ready to sail away.
Okay, now I'm gonna have to stop this for a minute. Maybe not. Because I keep thinking I'm gonna have to stop it for a minute. And then, nothing. So maybe I'm just hearing things. I keep hearing things, but then out in our front yard, like in our driveway, but then nothing setting the ring notification off, and so maybe it's just the neighbors. So and now it just set the notification off, so I'm gonna stop this for a minute. I'm gonna stop this for a little while. Okay, guys. Now I can show you the rest of that video. Like, Oops.
Depop has no selling fees.
Now they're just dancing. I really hope I don't get a copyright claim or strike for reacting to this video on this channel, or her other video, but yeah. So
Look at these hand washing stations. They wash your hands by itself. You see look at the hand washing. Whoa! That is iconic. It's oh my god, are you kidding me? Okay, this is epic. It's Pixie Hollow, Addie.
she forgot her phone. My grandma did. So
Like, can I get dropped off in here? Actually. Okay. Here's the boys gonna go to the basketball court. We're gonna get some ice, we're gonna get a quick snack, and then we've got a show to go to tonight. And it's my favorite part. They do all the horns. What's that one? They're doing You hear it? Then you wish upon a star. Okay, I have so much excitement right now. We've got a show coming up a little bit. They just did all the horns on the loud thingy on the horn, and they do all the different songs. They do all the different tunes. Where is this at, girl? We're leaving the beach right now. Look at, we're leaving the port right now. Oh my gosh, so much going on. Okay, we just finished watching the Golden Mickey's, which is the show on the first night here, and I literally shed tears. I was actually crying. I'm not even lying, and I'm not usually a crybaby, but the thing about the show is that it's not your regular Disney characters. It's a lot of it's like Hunchback of Notre Dame, Tarzan, things that you don't see. Like sometimes the Disney things, they just highlight the same things, like Elsa and those things. Elsa was nowhere to be found, which was, it was cool. Honestly, it was a lot of throwback stuff. So if you're a Disney fan, holy macaroni, don't miss the Golden Mickey's. It was so good. Throwbacks, tears, all the things. It was a really, really good show. Disney Cruise Line is known for its incredible shows, and that did not disappoint.
I'm scrolling through all.
Over, we ate at Enchanted Gardens tonight. There's a rotation here at the Disney, I don't know Water Cruise Line is, but Disney Cruise Line, you eat at a different restaurant each night, and you have the same server and the same table number each night, which is really cool. So you get to build a relationship with them. Anyway, we ate at Enchanted Gardens.
But anyway, yeah, it was just these videos that I was reacting to. It was just these videos that I was reacting to. So, yeah. Yeah, but anyway, that's big reason, like, why I have comfort items, period, is because of my anxiety. And you guys heard me at the beginning of this video saying how Rosie was reacting to Sweetie when we first got Rosie. How she kept trying to grab her away from me with her mouth. That one time when I was in my room, I was just like, no. I told her no. So, yeah. These videos are all the videos that she did on this trip. Like, I don't know what this one is. Lily lost it. Leah, her teen daughter lost something on the Disney cruise ship, apparently. I don't know. I've never seen these videos before, but I'm not going to react to them. Okay, I thought I was recording you guys, and I wasn't. I was just showing you those 3 videos that I was reacting to. And then I was recording, but then I stopped, and I was still talking to you guys like I thought I was recording, even though the camera was put down like this. And so I just thought I'd show you those 3 videos. Like, we only flew that one time. And being separated from having to put my doll, a baby doll, through the scanner, and being separated from it for like a few seconds made me have anxiety. Mind you, this was before I got Sweetie, because I didn't get Sweetie until 2016, because this was still when I was in middle school, before I went to high school, before I was in high school. So this was before I even knew the drama teacher. Mind you, I already knew of the drama teacher at my high school, because when I was in 7th grade, we went on a field trip, the choir and drama students from the junior high schools, which are the middle schools, went to the school, and we seen the play White Christmas. And so, yeah, he was directing that play. So, they were doing that play around Christmas time, and so that's how I found out who the drama teacher was, and found out about the drama teacher. So, yeah. Sweetie. Aww, how come you're so happy? Yeah? Are you happy? You only got a little bit fussy earlier. But that was because my real dog was barking and scaring her. 'Cause like I said, I had to kinda help neighbors find their bunny. Our next door neighbor's pet bunny got out and ended up in our backyard, and so I had to guide them on how to open our gate and go into our backyard, and then make sure they locked the gate after they found their bunny. So, yeah. I'm surprised you didn't hear the doorbell downstairs earlier. The neighbor's bunny got out and ended up digging a hole under the fence and got under their fence and ended up in our backyard.
Oh my goodness.
So they had to look for it in our backyard.
Oh, did they find it?
Yeah, apparently. Oh. Anyway, I just thought I explained why we don't fly. I just thought I'd explain why we don't fly and show you a few videos. Mind you, because I showed you a few videos, this is going to be a long video. Like an hour long video or something. Sweetie. And yeah, that's also why I don't leave them home anymore. Even if I'm going to an appointment that's only going to be a quick in and out, I don't leave them home anymore. Because of our real dog trying to sniff at them. Because even though she grew out of trying to get them and chew them up or rip them apart, and I'm just like, I was just like, no. And so she sniffs at them now, and I'm just like, I'm always like telling her, no, like, don't do that. So that's why I take both of them faces. But this one that I got for Valentine's Day stays here at home, but I ended up, like I said, taking her on an outing. Just because I didn't feel comfortable leaving her alone out here. And I could have put her on my table, but there's times when Rosie stands up on her back legs and tries to reach over the table with her two front legs and paws, and will try and get at stuff on the tables. So I was just like, I was like, I'll take all three of them, because he's busy and she's running loose, and I just don't feel comfortable leaving. The new one out here. So I was just like, I'm taking all three of them. So I ended up taking all three of them to the place where me and my friend bowl. So, yeah. Sweetie. But yeah, how the little girl was reacting in the first video that I showed you, where TSA was harassing her and singling her out because she was in a wheelchair. Mind you, I was on my laptop at first when I showed you the beginning of that video, and then I had to switch it to my iPad, and that video started over, but I had to fast forward to where I left off when I closed my iPad or my laptop to get my iPad. So, yeah. So, yeah, when I'm anxious, Sweetie gets anxious. So, my anxiety rubs off on Sweetie and makes her anxious. yeah. Aww. Are you squealing? Is Mama tickling your feet? Is Mama tickling your feet? Yeah? Did you kick? Are you kicking? Are you kicking? Are you kicking? Are you kicking, baby girl? What do you want? What do you want? Let's give you your medicine, baby. Let's give you your medicine, baby girl. Let's give you your medicine. Her anxiety medicine, her anxiety medication, and her seizure medication. What do you want? Do you want your binky? Do you want your binky, baby girl? I guess this kinda can like be another day in the life. But it's a full version now instead of in parts. Just 'cause I don't know what I'm gonna call it. I'm basically kind of almost calling, yeah. So I don't know if I want to keep recording or stop this video. Sweetie. What, does that feel good? Oh, are you talking? Are you telling stories, baby girl? Squealing. She's happy today. You guys, like, she's been so anxious for the past few days. Like, the video that was filmed 2 days ago but posted yesterday, it's part 2 of the day in the life. She was so anxious, crying a little bit, and then like the first part of the day in life, it was posted the same day, it was 2 days ago when I filmed the other part. she was crying. Like, she woke up crying. So, for the past few days, she's, like, been anxious. Yeah. So, yeah. But we don't fly anymore. We don't fly places anymore. We drive places. Even though that's longer, we could always stop and at hotels and like spend the night, like when we drive to Oklahoma, or yeah. Like when I went to Vegas for my 21st birthday, I'll repost those videos on my channel eventually. Me and my mom and stepdad and my 2 step siblings, like my stepbrother and stepsister, we drove, but we like stayed at hotels. We stayed at a hotel when we got to Vegas. Because we stayed in Vegas for one night and then we drove all the way back to Utah. We drove all the way back here to Utah. And I was basically staying with them at the hotel they were staying at almost the whole time. So, yeah. And that is when my stepsister bought me this collar for Sweetie. So, yeah. Her tag says her name on it, but then she's got a new tag too that we got at a science event for little kids. So, yeah. Alright, excuse that interruption. Sorry, my grandma forgot her phone, and so her phone started ringing. I never answered it because I don't want to answer if it's somebody I don't know. So, it's probably just a spam call because she gets those a lot lately. So, those we just usually ignore. Like, anyway, this is her name tag. You could see it. It says Sweetie on there. It says her name on there. And then This is just a tag that we got at an event that we attended a while back. So, yeah. And, yeah, it is a dog tag, so I just put it on her collar. So, yeah. So I just put it on her collar myself. Yeah. Yeah. You sweet girl. What? You want Mama to tickle your tummy? Oh, are you hungry, baby girl? Are you hungry, baby girl? Bless you. Bless you. Yeah, she's been so happy today. I don't know what got her laughing this morning, but she woke up laughing, just cracking up laughing. I'm thinking she had a funny dream or something, I don't know. Aww. Aww. What are you saying, Mama? Are you saying, Mama? Oh, is that your belly button? Are you? Yeah, are you touching your belly button? Yeah, they asked if anybody else was home. I was like, no, nobody else was home, because I didn't know you were home.
Oh.
I thought you were at work or out with a friend or somewhere.
No.
Because I couldn't hear you downstairs, and so I was like, nobody else is home.
Yeah.
And I was like, and I can't. I was like, I don't know what to do.
Right?
Other than just tell them to lock the gate when they're out of our backyard, so I had to make sure they locked the gate.
Yeah. Well, that's good they closed it.
You sweet girl. yeah, that's why I don't. That's why I have so much anxiety when separated from it. Yeah. Even if we were to still fly, it's just like, it would be like for a second that I'd be separated from them. Like, yeah, because if I'm pretty sure, because they pull you aside and they'll pat you down when you're in a wheelchair and do screening. And I'm pretty sure they wouldn't have to inspect Sweetie or Daisy because they're just filled with stuffing, which is just stuffing. But if they were like filled with glass beads, I'm pretty sure they would have to get inspected. Like reborn dolls. Like the doll in that video, she was filled with glass beads, and so they had to pull her aside for inspection, because that can be dangerous. So they had to pull the reborn aside for inspection, and the way the lady was holding the reborn doll scared the little girl and was making the little girl kind of cry. So, yeah. Oh, sweet baby girl, are you okay? Yeah, you're so happy. Sweetie. Yeah, this will probably be it. So, yeah. See you guys. I know you guys are probably like, we've heard about your anxiety and stuff. Why are you telling us? We've heard your stories. I know you guys are probably like, we've heard your stories. So, yeah. I'm just saying that's why we don't fly. Especially with me. Being like that. Because if something happens to set me off, there's like no calming me down. Really. Like I said, at my cousin's graduation, because I got so upset and everybody kept trying to tell me to calm down, and my dad's like, you can't keep telling her that, you're making her worse. So, yeah. Alright, see you guys.